Yep. So this question is a very common question, proportionality, right?
Yeah.
So P is proportional to square root of Q. Okay, so I need to see square root. Okay, right? Okay, you start with this. This is the general formula for proportionality.
Yeah.
Okay. If you cannot see, you need to let me know. Okay. Okay. So you start off with the proportionally. This is called the proportionality general formula. Then you know that this is what P. So basically, you just P is square of the Q. So you write in this. P is square root Q. Square root and square, you need to differentiate. Square is to the power of 2.
Yeah.
Top right corner.
Yeah.
Then square root is this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that, you just put in the number. Then you get a K, right?
Yeah.
Then you make a mistake here. So this one should not have the square root. I think you realize it after. That's why you do the kind of like erase it, right? Are you following or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not supposed to have this step. The step above, because the step above is with the square root. You see,
Yeah.
right? So basically what you do here is, let's say you have 6 equal K square root 4, right? So you just use your calculator. You use your calculator to get square root 4. I think you will get 2, right?
Yeah.
Then the K just copy down, the 6 just copy down. This is the transition. Understand or not? Oh? So therefore you don't need the step here. That's what I have. Can you see? So therefore then now you just divide by 2 both sides. So K equals to 3. So once K equals to 3, then you put it back in. Yeah? Okay? So once you put it back in, then of course you put the 9 into the Q. So of course when it comes to this, then you must read carefully lah. Q is 9 lah, not. So let's say you have this. If they tell you Q is 9, right, you go and put this one is 9. Do you think you are right?
No.
Why not?
Because the one is P.
You see? Very good. Don't tell me you're going to make this kind of mistake during the exam. Don't make. You cannot be so stupid like this, right? But so sometimes it happens. So you better open your eyes and read carefully, okay? So of course I don't expect you to make this mistake. So it's P equals to this. So you just get this into it. So once again, you use your calculator. It's 3 square root 9. Just use your calculator. It's 3. Okay. So that's why you don't need the square root anymore. Okay. 你这里是有 square root 还是没有 square root?
No.
Why I see a square? Why you go and square it? Why you need to square it? You square it only when you cannot use the calculator. Over here you can straight away use the calculator. You don't use the square. So therefore, then P is 12. So 9 is equal to square root Q. So what is Q? Can you use the calculator here? Why not?
Because there's no number.
Then what you need to do? Then you square. So you square. What will happen when you square both sides? This one, you use your calculator, is 81, right?
Yeah.
This one, square and the square root will go away. So therefore your Q is equal to 81. No? That's how you get Q equals to 81. When you use the square, when you don't use the square. Or when you use the square root, when you don't use the square root. Yeah? When?
You use the square when you cannot use the calculator.
Yes. Or you use the square root when you cannot use the calculator. So let me give you an example. This one, square or no square?
No.
By the way, this is a Q.
Square.
Why square?
Because mine is calculator.
Yep, you cannot use calculator, you square both sides. Why square both sides? So that you can balance. Like balance means like you can cancel this square root. Right? So therefore, you cancel the square root. This is Q, right?
Yeah.
Can you use calculator here?
Yeah.
Then? So it's 2 square, so it's 4. Okay? So Q is equal to 4 in this case. Next. This is S. Do you need to square?
No.
Wait, why not?
Because you can use calculator.
So, then use calculator. Yeah, 3. Okay, good. Okay? One more. Can you use calculator?
No.
Why not?
S.
So how? I want to find S. Yeah. But I got S square. How do you get S square to S? What do you do?
You square. It's square root.
Yeah, you square root the square to counter the effect. So you square root this. If you square root on this side, you square root on the right. So what you end up with on the left hand side? Can you see that the square root and the square gone?
Yeah.
So S is equal to. Can you use calculator here?
Yeah.
Then what are you waiting for?
The 2 point.
Yep. Give me a decimal. 3 significant figure. Never mind, just whole number here. Make life easy. 2. Okay. 2 by what?
2, 3.
2 by 2, 3. So whole number is 2. Okay, good. So do you know when you use the square and when you don't use square? When?
Use square when you
Mhm.
use calculator.
Yes. So in a way, right, just now you get this question. 8 is equal to square root Q. How you do this?
Square.
Square where?
Top right.
Top right. Then?
The left side.
Mm.
Also not.
Yep. So I hope you can see that the square root and square will cancel each other. Then this one, can you use calculator? If you can, then just use calculator. 64 equals to Q. So Q equals to 64 in this case. Done? So of course this applies to the cube also. Make sense? So square, opposite of square is square root. Opposite of cube is cube root. Cube root is how, this is the way you write cube root. Then this is the way you write cube. 可以吗? Okay, good. So what's the percentage change if in P if Q is increased by 300%? Did you do this question? 没有啊?
No.
Then you just do lor. P is okay. Q is increased by 300%. What's the meaning of increased by 300%? From 4, 300% means how much? Yeah, Q is 4 嘛，对不对? So Q is increased by 300%. So what is the meaning of that? You know what's the meaning of 200? Okay, so maybe we don't do 300% first. So let's say P equals to 4. So P 嘛，Q. Q equals to 4, P equals to 6, right? So I think you need to focus on the last question. I think in the last question, sure, it's very common. Right? So they say Q increase means up lah. Increase by 300%. So maybe we don't do. So what is the value of Q? Increase by 300%. Okay, we don't do 300% first. Q increase by. Oh, this is the original and the what? Original is 100%, right?
Yeah.
Which is 4, right? Right? In this case lah, it's 4, right?
Yeah.
Original is 100%, then and it's 4, right? Then now it's increased by 300%, right? So the final is how many percent?
400.
Very good. So in a way, what's Q? After increased by 300%. So 100% is 4. 400% is times 4. This one is also times 4. So it's 16, right?
Yeah.
So now you put in 16 into the formula. So what's the formula? P equals to 3 times, P equals to 3 times square root Q, right?
Yeah.
So now Q is 16 because of this percentage change. Okay, so Q is 16. So put 16 now. They ask what is Q, what is P ma. So can I ask you, do you need to square?
No,
Why not?
because you can.
Good. So over here, can you figure out 3 times what? So P equals to 3 times what?
4.
Okay, 4. So P is 12. So P start from what?
6.
Then now it's 12. Right?
Yeah.
So in a way, they ask for what? Percentage change. What's the formula for percentage change? If you still remember. So start from 6 and 12. So what's the formula? Final minus initial start, yep, divided by
The percent.
initial times 100%. You better get this right. You better get this formula right. So what's the final in this case?
12.
Yep. What's the initial?
6.
What's the initial?
6.
Times 100%. Can I ask you how do you punch this into the calculator? I talked about this before.
The fraction. Then
Huh?
12 minus
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
And then 6.
Mhm.
And times 100.
Do you include the percentage?
No.
Why not? Yeah. So you just key this thing into the calculator, percentage, copy down.
100.
Yeah. Ah, 100%. No need percent, okay? 100%. There is no double percent, okay? You better get this right. Okay? So how do you do this kind of like question? Like let's say Q is increased by 300%. Q is 4, right? Then you think of the original. Original is 100%. So increase by 300% means plus 300% lah. Right? That's why your final is 400%. Original is 4, right? For Q.
Yeah.
Then you need to find out what is Q after 400%, right? So it's 16. So you just key it in, then P equals to 12. So now P is 12. P start from 6. What's the formula for percentage change? Just talk about it.
Final
Mhm.
minus
Mhm.
initial
Mhm.
over initial
Mhm.
times 100%.
Correct. You better memorize it. Did you get it? Did you get it written down somewhere? If not, you better write it down somewhere and memorize it. Right? This is a P6 concept. And you better get this right. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Next. Let me. Okay, next question. This one. 12 men complete project in so 12 men. Okay, this one I like to do it this way, okay? I don't care about your answer first. Remember the way to do it. 12 men, one project. How many days? 27 days. Right? Let me pick up some. Hey, mông nào vậy? Nói được chưa? Ủa, tao nhìn dùng cái quan này, nào là quan hệ sinh xuất này. Cái này cái gì? Một anh này một cái mẹ này. Wow. Sinh xuất cái gì? ngồi trên này. Lấy ra hết nhé. Một con này đó rồi. Hả, giờ mấy hả đó. À, đó rồi. Okay, so you try to they ask what? Additional number of men needed to complete the project in 6 days. Oh, okay. So basically now they want 6 days finish. One project, how many men, right? What's the additional? 33 or 33 minus 12? Because they want additional ma. Do you know the meaning of additional means on top of? Maybe 33 is the total, but additional should be 12, right, in this case?
Yeah.
I also don't know whether your total 33 is correct or not. Do you think your 33 is correct?
No.
Oh, you're not confident in your own answer also? Huh? How do you get 33 actually? Can you explain your this, what you're thinking, like how do you get 33 something? Looks okay to me.
The
33 looks okay to me. Did you ask your teacher or something?
no.
This question is on proportionality. How do you get 33? Like your thought process.
At first I did the 27 divided by 6.
Yeah. So you are right. So in fact, right, you want to find out what is okay. So you see one project. So you want to find out my time is decreased by a factor of something, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you use 27 over 6, which is you divide by how much? What's the answer? Oh, 你错了咯.
Yeah, because
You use minus. Do you use minus? Yeah, minus is wrong.
it's 9 over 2.
So you divide by 9 over 2, is it?
Yeah.
So which is 4 by 5. So that means over here, okay, remember, when it comes to proportionality, it's always times, no minus. When you use minus, difference. When you use add, sum. Proportionality, you know what's proportionality, right? We have been doing proportionality for so long, you know. Like, remember, let's say I have 2x is equal to 4, right?
Yeah.
You divide by 2, right?
Yeah.
Then you divide by 2, like divide by 2 left and right, right?
Yeah.
So in a way, right, how do you know this kind of question is proportionality? You ask yourself like this. Proportionality means it's all about a factor. Whether the factor is, okay. In this case, we divide by a factor of 2, right?
Yeah.
This is called a factor. Alright? Then what if I give you this? You also divide by half, right? Right? Okay? Then another proportionality. This one? Do you use plus 2u or times 2?
Times 2.
Or plus 2u? Which?
Times 2.
You use times 2, right?
Yeah.
So, can you see proportionality is always either times or divide. So, yes. So, therefore, you need to know that this is a proportionality question. Then you find out. So now, you ask yourself, you have less day to complete. Do you need more manpower or less manpower? More. So in a way, right, you need more men. So you divide by this, you get less, right?
Yeah.
So how do you get more?
Times.
So therefore you times the factor 4.5. Can you help me out? 4.5 times 12? 54. So if they want additional, so if 54 minus 12, which is 42. Make sense? Make sense or not? Okay. first thing, do you understand why I divide by 4.5 here but times 4.5 here? Why not divide?
Because if you divide, the number will become lesser.
Yeah, become less, yeah, and then
And
it does not make sense, right?
yeah.
Less time, more manpower needed. Understand or not?
Yeah.
This is an inverse. What is inverse? Something come down, something
Go up.
go up. So this is an inverse relationship. What's a proportional relationship?
The same.
Same, right? Something go up, something?
Go up.
Yes. So therefore, if there is another question like this, 12 men, one project, how many days? Never 3 days. Okay? 6 days. 12 men. How many projects? Ask yourself. The time, what happens to the time?
Increase.
By? Okay, we talk about factor. We don't talk about plus. So you need to tell me whether it's a times factor or it's a divide factor. From here to here.
Times.
Times what?
The 2.
So basically your time times 2, right? So given the same manpower, do you think you can do more project or less project?
Oh.
More project. More manpower, more project, right?
Yeah.
So therefore if it's times here, this must be times or divide?
Times.
Yes. So this is a proportional relationship. Okay? Can you see? These two. So you need to be able to ask yourself questions like, hey, I have less money. Do you buy more things or less things?
Less.
Yeah, makes sense, right? Makes sense, huh?
Yeah.
I eat more. So do you think you get more fat or less fat?
More.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay? If you spend more money, do you think you save more or you save less?
Less.
Good. This is inverse. You understand or not? So when you know that it's proportionality, if this is times, this is times. Proportional. Proportional, if this divide by 2, this is also
Divide by 2.
correct. That's proportional. Divide. Times, proportional. If it's inverse, times 2 here, this must be
Divide.
yeah. You understand how to do it? Okay, good. Must get it right, huh? Read, additional, don't give anyhow, Okay, this question. So, okay lah, pretty easy. What's the reason?
Angle on a straight line.
不是，
Huh?
这是360.
Or I mean the reflex angle.
Yes, reflex angle. You don't anyhow say, okay? Angle on a straight line is 180. Okay? Then this is correct. Then you can find the sum of interior angle. Wait, 等一下. This is the first formula to find the sum of interior, but they never give you the number of side, right?
Yeah.
What's the second formula to find sum of?
100.
Mm-hmm.
The n times 100.
N times
The
180.
180. The n times the number, like n times
Yeah.
106.
100.
162.
Yes. So therefore you need to remember these two formulas. Is okay. First, this is one of them. Equate it to n times the 162. Okay. So there are two formulas to find the sum of interior angle. This is the first. This is the sum. I mean the second. This is called n times the interior angle. So once you get these two, then you can find the n already. Once you find the n, you can find the sum already. You understand or not?
Yeah.
We practiced this question before.
Yeah.
Then how come? You see, you need to go back and revise. No joke. Okay. What's the end?
20.
Not your mom lah. 20. Okay, good. Then how to find the sum of the linear integral? Yeah. You can use the first formula, or you can use the 20 times the 162. Make sense?
Yeah.
Let me double check whether it's 20. Where's your approach? Okay, you open. Okay. Minus 18. You do it right? Minus 18.
Yeah.
This is proportionality.
Yeah.
This proportionality is inverse of proportion.
Proportion.
Why?
Cos.
Both the right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, good. That's how you get your. So what's the interior angle?
3, 2, 4.
Sum. 3, 2.
4, 0.
Very good. Okay. I tell you, this is so common. This could be is very common. You better go back and memorize. So if they ask you for the exterior, I think it's pretty easy. Exterior just 180 minus the one of them is 162 lah, right? So it's use a calculator lah. I don't want to use my brain now. Okay, good. 这个60 60. Okay, very good. 等一下 You sure this is 120? It's not a straight line. Is it? Okay, first thing first. Is it a straight line? You look closely. You zoom in. Is it a straight line? I don't think it's a straight line. Because I use my straight line to check. No, it's not a straight line. It's not a straight line. Hello. It's not a straight line. First, it's not a straight line. And then next, you need to read AB and AD, right? So AB is this. AD, right? Is a regular decagon. You know what's decagon? How many sides? How many sides? Deca.
10.
Yes, 10 sides. So that means this one, this one is a decagon. So if they tell you it's a decagon, which means 10 sides, can you tell me one of them is how much? So you don't anyhow do, okay?
1440.
为什么1440？你怎么做？1440都，I ask one of them. So yes. So one of them is 144. So that means 这里是144, not 120. Why not 120? It's not 180 minus. It's not a straight line. Can you see? It's not a straight line. This is not a straight line. Can see or not?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This one is not a straight line, this one. So therefore you need to make, this is 144. This is 144, this is 60. This one is 60. I think you can find out this already. So what is this? Yeah, you need to redo this question. Yeah, you can fill up the 144 to there with first. You should read or green. Then you can find the outside one. Yeah. This one is that one, the same thing. Can you see this is not a straight line one? You have a ruler? No need ruler, I use the. Can you see this is not a straight line?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you not straight line, you use 180 minus. How can? Right? Don't force. Right? There are other ways to do it. Okay? Okay or not? Don't force. Why you take so long? 360 minus 1. Angles about a point. What they ask actually?
And the value of n.
Which end? Not your mom. What? Which end? Which end? Oh, AC and AD. Where's AC and AD? Can you highlight AC and AD for me? AC is about. Okay, good. So that means this is 144. Oh, there's no use looking at that, I realize. Because they want this one, right? So, in order to find this one, wait, sorry, can you give me a green? Not highlighter, green. Yeah. In order to find this one, you need to get this one. This is 144, right?
Yeah.
So this one is 156, right? So this is also 156, right? So how many sided is this? One of them is 156. How many sided? Yeah. Then you can end already. You understand or not? Just now I find the 156 over there, right? No use. I realize no use unless they ask for that one. You understand or not? Huh? Oh, okay. So what's the end?
15.
50?
15.
Okay, good. Okay? So you see, the way to do this kind of question, cannot force one. Not straight line, cannot say they are straight line. Must think of other ways. Okay? Then, of course, the first formula and the second formula. Okay? Okay? Angles and a straight line, 180 minus. Angles about a point, 360 minus. or angles about a point, that means that was a reflex. Can you show me which one is the reflex, which one is the exterior? Can you label just give me a eraser like this. Eraser. Must use pen. Okay. Give me a green. Green. Okay, good. So this is a straight line in a way. Can you mark it with the name for this triangle? Interior, exterior, and reflex. Very good. Okay? So don't anyhow. Okay, good. Next question. Okay, good. So simplify. Let me see if you can simplify this. Times 7. Okay, go in. Oh, you make the most common mistake around. Which is the most common mistake? You point to me first. Correct. If you have the open bracket, you never need to have the closed bracket. The 14 is not there, so you need to close the bracket in front of it. Yes, correct. You better wake up. This is a super common mistake. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't make it. I don't know when you make it, so you see. Okay, can you reassure me you're not going to make this mistake? How? Because it's very funny, like sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't make it. Like out of 5 times, maybe 2 times you make it, and then 3 times you make it. So I don't know when you make it. So how you make sure you don't make this? So, can you redo it? I mean redo from this part onwards. 这里就好了 because your yeah just redo from here. Okay, no. Wait, this is the expression. How are you going to delete? You know what's the expression? What's the equation? You know what's the expression? Okay, what's the expression? What's the equation?
Equation is like cosine.
Is this a equal expression or equation?
Expression.
How come you can cos it? This one is wrong. That means basically you erase your blue one. You just do. There's no, for this question there is no left hand side and right hand side. Okay. I ask you to redo here, then you click on this one. There is no left hand side and right hand side here. Okay. When you have no left hand side, when you have no right hand side in the cosine, can you cos multiply? you only have the left hand side. There's nothing for you to cross multiply. There's a word cross. 等一下，你要做什么 Give me your pen. Give me a green. Give me a green. Is it green?
Yeah.
So basically for this question, what you should do is, so this is an expression. You should equal. So there is no left and right. Only right. You notice there is only right.
Yeah.
So you continue the right. So if you don't have space here, then you just continue the right. So what I'm trying to tell you is it is an expression, there is no left and right, you just continue from the right. Understand? Okay, good. So the answer is you use calculator one or you use calculator?
I use calculator.
Okay, good. 可以了, that's it. Good. So what they say is it possible to draw a regular polygon with an exterior angle of 50? 可以吗? Who? Why you use 360 divided by 50? Who teach you one? Who teach you this one? Who teach you? 来，快点. Why you choose 360 divided by 50? Why not 180 divide or minus? 快点, don't waste time.
Actually, I asked someone.
You ask what?
I asked my teacher.
Oh, okay. Remember, I asked you what is the formula for sum of exterior angle.
360.
So if the sum of them is 360, right? Right?
Yeah.
They say one of them is 50, right?
Yeah.
Does it make sense you use the sum divided by the one of them? Then you can find out how many sides already, right?
Yeah.
Then what you get? 7.2. 7.2 is what? 7.2 side. Is there such a thing?
No.
Is there such a 7.2 again? So meaning the number of sides must be what number?
The number.
Correct. So how your answer is not possible because 360 divided by 50 is 7.2 and 7.2 is not a
Integer.
or whole number.
Yeah.
可以吗? 可以吗? So once again, what's the formula for exterior angle?
160.
Correct. So in a way, right? That's why, okay, since we talk about this, actually you can do it this way also for this question. Below here, 看着啊. Okay, just now we figure out this is, what was this? 154. This one.
The 156.
Okay, 156. So in a way, right? Let me transfer this to this. So it's 156, right?
Yeah.
They ask what is the number of sides for this polygon, right?
Yeah.
Can you use the exterior angle to do it? Instead of n minus 2 times 180 equals to 156 times n. Then you do. There's a left and right. Do n equal 15, right? You say? For the question just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you use the exterior angle to do it? The exterior angle is 180 minus this is 24. Can you use the exterior angle to do this? See what you get. So the exterior angle for this is 24. So how do you use the exterior angle formula to find the n? So n equals to
360.
divided by
28.
yeah. So the formula is n equals to 360 divided by
24.
external angle, exterior angle. Sorry. So in this case it's 24. So what's the answer?
50.
Good. So which one you prefer? Which one you prefer to use? But this is given that you know how to, this formula. Okay? So the third formula is n equals to
360 degree over the exterior
Yeah.
angle.
Can you put all these first, second, third together and one page. And then on the page above, did you bring your notebook?
Yeah.
And on the page above, write down, this one is for polygon. So for polygon, only 3 formulas for you to memorize. Because I think you somehow you messed it up already. One is here, the other one the other side, you know. Can you go to blank page? Your blank page, ma? Plenty, right? Can you go to a blank page? Don't waste my time. Okay, blank page. On top of the blank page, polygon. Then write the first, second, and third. Try to recall from your memory. See if you can get it right. Done? Or you cannot recall? Huh? Let me see. Oh, you cannot recall. Can you write down, okay, can you write down bracket? For the first one, that is for sum of interior angle. Then can you write down the bracket here is for number of side. By the way, there is an n equal here. This one is also, this one, second one is number of side. That means this formula is to find number of side. This formula is also to find number of side. This formula for sum of interior angle. You write down. Because you also need to know what they are for. If you just write like this, then you don't know what they are for, also useless, right? Understand? Double check. OK， 可以。Okay, so next one. This one let me see. Cross multiply. 吓？你 cross multiply and you stop 咧？You cross multiply already and you stop doing this question. How you do it? Last week you also got one case already. Two halfway stop. What's the value of x?
Negative by 1 over 4.
9去2人生希係咪？咩 sorry 咩 sorry， 那去2人生咩呢？我哋送糧未咩叫咁廢話？得啦，拜拜。Maybe why you stop halfway? Lisa, why you stop halfway? Tell me. Huh? Okay, good. Okay, done for the first half.